Alright guys, let's take a look at a very cool new feature on AcmeTutor where you can imagine anything that you like and generate a course on it within 2 minutes on the fly. So let's take a look at how you can go about doing that. Now your problem could be anything, like I'm trying to learn golf, or I'm trying to learn how to cook, or I have an interest in learning about the supernova, or I want to learn something about US history or the Mexican War, or perhaps I need to learn a skill for my job, or I'm an entrepreneur and I want to learn how to raise capital, or perhaps I'm an entrepreneur who wants to learn tax law, so here's a course I generated for that, or soft skills or leadership. Perhaps you want to learn about soil health, or creating a board game. So there are courses already for a lot of these things. If you want to see if a course exists on something, for example, if you wanted to see if there's a course on board games or creating board games, you can always do a search. Now I'm not sure why the board games search didn't show up. Let's try with just board. Okay. Oh, because it says game in the course name. Perhaps I should take care of plurals as well. Okay. So interesting. So, but you can do a search for the courses to see if already a course exists or not. And if not, can't find what you're looking for, so then we can generate a new course on that particular topic. So here it says our AI can generate a starter course for you on demand, and you can always update it from the coach portal afterwards. Just enter your topic. So I say, hey AcmeTutor, I want a course on, let's say, how to get my first 1,000 customers. And I may want to give it a little context, so maybe I'll say digital marketing, how to get my first 1,000 customers. And what I'm now going to do is just hit generate my course. And now you can see it is doing AI magic to generate your course. And you just have to be a little bit patient for about a minute or so for it to go and generate a course on the topic that we have given it. And so here we are. It has generated a course, digital marketing, how to get my first 1,000 customers. And we click over to it to see what it came up with. And we can see it came up with an introduction. It came up with a section for target audience identification, a section for content marketing strategies, and a section for analyzing and measuring our results. And we can, of course, click over and see, the content, and there will be various content on that particular topic. And of course, once you have the course, if you wanted to explore more into a specific thing, there are always tons of YouTube videos that you can click on that usually get suggested with that particular topic as well. But otherwise, you can go through the course, mark each topic as complete, and you'll get this confetti when you mark things as complete. And you'll get this little green checkbox when you mark things as complete, so you can track your progress. The progress bar will start filling up as you mark things as complete as well. So that way you will be able to see how far along you are in the course. And you will see that it's 6 hours, this particular one, with 16 videos. So as you can see, the thing has already created an entire course. You can see that there's a little description here as well. And that was also just generated using the AI. Now, if we wanted to start customizing some of these things, maybe adding more videos to it, or perhaps changing this description here, things like that, or publishing the course for other people to purchase, then we can go over to the coach portal, which you can also get to by clicking this become a coach over here. So when you will click this become a coach, then I don't know why it's taking, okay, I'll just hit refresh. Okay, so perhaps there was an issue, but it comes over to the coach portal, and over here in this drop down you can find your course. And once you find your course, you can click over to course info, and here's where you can start editing the information about the course. As you can see, the AI also generated the course benefits for users for the landing page that it would create. If we wanted to go check out the landing page really quickly, so here is the page in the signed out view of AcmeTutor.com. And we hit refresh here to see if our course showed up. Oh yeah, sorry, it's not there yet because it's not published. So okay, let's just edit here for a little bit. So here, let me remove this extra spacing. Let me use Grammarly to quickly correct some of the grammar in this description that was generated. And perhaps instead of this long one-liner, I would like to just say, get your first 1,000 customers fast. And then I would like to not use that generic. If we go back over here to the courses we teach, you can see this is the generic icon that it created, digital marketing, how to get my first 1,000 customers, from the name. But perhaps I would like to make it a little bit nicer with an instructor image or a different background. So let's do that. So what you would do is you would click over here on this imager. You can also go over to resources imager. It goes to the same page. And once you click over to the imager, you can go over to create the course thumbnail. And then you can choose a background image. So we like dark backgrounds, and let's choose a dark background. You can use this to remove background from an instructor image if you need to. And then you would choose an instructor image. So let's choose an instructor image. So let me take this one. And you can pick a color. I usually just stick with white. I stick with the default Rajasthani font, which is the font across all the icons for the courses. And then I will simply say, how to get your first 1,000 customers fast. Okay, so we're just gonna say something like that. And maybe that icon looks a lot better than the other one that we had, so we will save this image. And we will, to save it, you just right click and save. And let me save it as how to get first customers fast. And then let's go back over to the outline and choose that image that we just saved. Okay, so that's how you can get a nicer logo or thumbnail for your course. And the rest we'll just leave it. This is a business and entrepreneurship course, so we'll choose that category. And we can update the notice if we like. If, for example, we were having a weekly Zoom call or something, we could say that over here. Or if we just wanted to say enjoy learning, we'll leave that here. So we've edited the course outline. It didn't really take long. All we really did was edit the one-liner a little bit because we didn't like the original one, and create an icon and added it, chose a category kind of thing, and submit. So that updates our course information. Next section is teacher information. So what you can do is you can add a teacher profile over here by adding a new profile, and then you can add your Twitter, LinkedIn, biography, things like that for you as an instructor. And once you add a profile, it'll show up here in the list here. And to add it to the course, you simply click on the profile that you want to use for the course. and say use this profile for the course. And so it'll show up in that list. So the reason for doing it this way is that you could have multiple instructor profiles. For example, you may be a developer but also a marketer, and in that case, if you're putting out courses in both categories, you can use different profiles for each. So okay, so now we have an instructor information on there. If you go over to the outline, you can see that this is the outline of our course. You can just click into it and edit the section headings or the titles or things if you wanted to. You can always add new resources into the outline, like Google Forms, videos, games, YouTube videos, Vimeo videos, and links and so on into the outline. You can add new sections. So this here will allow you to update your outline, and you can hit save outline. I didn't have much to update in the outline right now. We'll just use the course as is. Here you can set the pricing of the course. So you can say, hey, I want to set this course as a $4.99 with a cross-out price of $9.99 and hit submit. Now, if you wanted to generate promotional codes for people to share this course, you can do that here. You can just hit generate, it'll generate a code. You can set when that code expires, how many people can get that use that particular code, and add the code, and then you can use that code to share and drive traffic to your course. And so that's pricing. Let's also add a certificate to the course. So let's say that certificate of accomplishment, proudly presented to for completing, getting the first 1,000 customers. 1,000 customers. So as you can see, the certificate here has been generated on the fly. We're going to want to choose our signature as the instructor and the seal that we want to use. So here I will choose for my signature and my seal, and I will sign it with my name. And I also I'm going to skip the description, so I'll just add a space because it's a required field otherwise. And border style, I can do plain, curvy, or elegant. Let's do curvy, or let's do elegant. And we'll use this as the certificate for this course. And we hit submit. So when people get through all of the videos, they will automatically be granted that certificate. So now that we have added the teacher information, pricing, certificate, fixed up the thumbnail, and all of that things, we are ready to submit the course for review. So we'll submit it here for review. If there's notes for the reviewer, you can add them here. Otherwise, you just hit submit. And now you have to wait for me or somebody in my team to approve the course for you before it gets published. So we will check to make sure that there's no, profanity or something crazy, violent, etc., that you've added and you're trying to publish on the platform. All right, so with that, let me go ahead over to my admin things, and I will approve the course for you here. Just give me a second. So okay. Let's see. Okay. So I have gone ahead and approved it. So as you can see, the pending approval status, if I refresh the page, should go to an approved status, which it did. And now that it's approved, if I go over to the AcmeTutor page and refresh it, I should be able to see it. Yep, there it is. So you can now see, sorry about that. Okay, so now you can see that the course is here. Uh, it has the lecture count, length, language, the pricing. People can go over and they can read the description and what you will learn and about your coach. So this is all stuff that we had in the course information page that we were editing. And people can go ahead and enroll into the course by paying that amount and buying the course. And if you have created a course that is selling, you will get 70% and the platform will get 30% as of now in terms of the revenue share. So that's how you can, and then this is your social links and so on. So that's how you can create a course. You can also mark some of the videos as preview. Right now we didn't mark anything for preview, so but in the course outline you can also mark certain videos for preview, and that will show up over here as well. So this is the process of creating a new course on AcmeTutor using the AI. So as you can see, it does not take very long to create. You can then start replacing videos with your own content. You can add your own videos. You can do anything you like. If you like to create games, you can go over here, choose the type of game you want to create. And for example, if you wanted to create a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game, you would create it here. You'll get a resource key. You can add that to the outline and you would have a game in your course. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing the process of getting a course on AcmeTutor. And of course, now that this course is there, you can learn from it and use it. There's tools, Metronome, Pomodoro, motivational content, flashcards for learners. That certificate that we created would show up in the certificates once the learner has completed the course. And if you added a Facebook group in the promotions, then people can also communicate and socialize and group up in that particular Facebook group. And you can communicate with them and help them learn further within that particular material if you are trying to teach it. There's languages and there's your account, update password, this kind of stuff. So, and then here learners can set their goals and things, and I'm working on creating more gamification and goals and features on the platform as well, so you'll see those in the upcoming days. All right, I think this is enough for this video. I will see you in another one later.